Hi guys, it's Justine, and I thought I would quickly do a vegan grocery haul. I actually am going to have a haul in my next video that's going to be a lot of non-vegan things because it's going to be like a Halloween food haul, but I try to eat as close to vegan as possible, as close to plant-based as possible, I guess, because I haven't really incorporated the vegan lifestyle into the rest of my life. Mostly it's just with my diet. But I am going to show you the things that I have gotten to try to stick to a vegan diet, as well as a healthy diet because I am trying to eat healthier as well. I'm going to actually come down here and just show you, oh, these are actually supposed to be part of my next video about Halloween foods, but I got a bunch of soups. Here's one. This is Amy's Organic Lentil Vegetable. I got the Great Value Lentil Soup. These are all from Walmart, by the way. Amy's Chunky Vegetable, Minstrel Soup from Great Value, and then I got a couple of organic pumpkin purees to make some pumpkin cookies. So that is it for the canned things. Next I got some guacamole. I just got them in these little mini tubes. I like getting these to put on sandwiches, to put on vegan burgers, to put on all kinds of things. It just is a way to add some flavor instead of putting on like mayonnaise or something. And then I also just got some whole wheat pasta, one in penne and one in Albo's, and these are the Great Value Walmart generic brand. And then I got some onion soup mix. This is really great for when you are trying to flavor up a meal. A lot of the times when I'm doing some vegan cooking, it tends to taste really bland, but that's also because I'm not the greatest chef, and I will often throw this in with some pasta or whatever I'm making just to bring up the flavor a little bit. Oh, also this just reminded me, be careful when you are getting soups. Today I was looking at the soups, and some vegetable soups that you would think would be vegan do use like beef broth or chicken broth or something of the sort. So just make sure you check the ingredients on the soups. Moving on. These are mango spears. I'm probably not going to buy these again. I didn't check the price until I got home, and this was almost $5. It was $4.68 for this thing. At the time when I saw it, I was like, those look really good, and just threw them into my cart. I also got cantaloupe. Again, this was pricey, $3.88. And then I got this butternut squash, which this I would buy again just because I am really awful at cutting up a butternut squash. It's really hard for me, and this is really convenient. So there's that. This is in no particular order. I literally just put this all out on my table. Next, I got a family size roasted pine nut hummus. This is my favorite hummus. I've tried a few different flavors from this brand. The pine nut is by far my favorite. Something new that I'm trying out are these kale chips. I've had kale chips before, but not from this brand, Rhythm Superfoods. I just got it in the original. They had like a ranch flavor and stuff, and I've had ranch kale chips before I went plant-based. And then I also got some mushrooms. I feel like mushrooms and tomatoes are two things that are really easy to add into any dish. You can make them with pasta, you can make them with I'm drawing a blank. Pretty much anything though. I like to just throw them in with whatever I'm making. Some organic spring mix for sandwiches, salads, etc. And then I want to make some vegetarian P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps. They're not vegan because the frozen meat, quote unquote meat, because it's like a plant-based, what's it called? It's not real meat. It has eggs in it, so it's not vegan, it is vegetarian. I also got some cashews because I saw a recipe on Pinterest on how to make vegan mac and cheese by soaking cashews, and it also has carrots and potatoes. So I also got some potatoes, which I'm going to use in that recipe, as well as a few others, and I just got these little baby potatoes because my son likes to eat them a lot. And then some green beans, a big bag of oranges, a big bag of carrots. My son and I eat carrots like candy. Also apples, because we both eat apples like candy. I also just got some tomatoes. Usually I get the big, like, slicing tomatoes, but it was really convenient to just buy these in a pack of 4. already selected. Also, to go with the pumpkin purees, I got some dark chocolate chips to make either pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, pumpkin chocolate chip pancakes. The options are endless with those 2 ingredients. And again, another bag. And then I also got some ice cream. This is the fun stuff. I got Ben & Jerry's non-dairy Cherry Garcia. This is the So Delicious brand. I love the So Delicious brand's cashew milk ice creams. These ice creams are pricey, so is the Ben & Jerry's. They're close to $5 a pint. This one is the salted caramel cluster, which I've had before. It's really good. I just realized I spent $20 on ice cream. Holy cow, that's a lot. I also got the chocolate cookies and cream, which I have mentioned in a favorites video before. I love these, so I got 2 of them. Then I got, did I mention this already? Golden Delicious apples. These are my favorite apples of all time. And they're in season, so that's awesome. Also, some Silk almond milk. Yeah, I feel like that's just a basic to always have in your house if you are plant-based. I also got these yogurts. I have not tried this peach mango one before, but I got 3 of those and 3 of the strawberry. The strawberries are really good. These taste very close to real yogurt. The vanilla Silk yogurt has like a strange taste to it. I don't like the vanilla Silk yogurt, but the strawberry one tastes really good. And so if you are making the transition from vegetarian to vegan, which is what I am currently doing, these are a really good replacement for your yogurt. I also just got some chunky garden sauce pasta. It has lots of vegetables in it. So that's just something for the pasta. I don't really know what to say about it. Then 2 things that I've never purchased before are coconut oil. I have always just purchased olive oil for cooking, but recently a lot of the baking recipes that I've been looking up, including the pumpkin baking recipes that I just mentioned, do call for coconut oil, so I got some of that. And I also got this natural peanut butter. I was watching a video from Cheap Lazy Vegan. I will have her channel linked down below. She does a lot of like meal prep and how to eat vegan for inexpensive prices, and she mentioned that natural peanut butter, like this kind of peanut butter, is more pure than like your typical peanut butter. It has like less refined sugars and stuff in it, and it's just blended peanuts. And so I got this so I can have like less sugar and stuff in my diet and more peanuts and more good stuff, more healthy stuff. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm so sorry. I've been talking so fast. But that is it for all of the vegan stuff that I've gotten. And I'm just going to quickly show you a few things that I did get that I tend to always have in my house. So excuse my dirty kitchen, but this is nutritional yeast. I actually did see that they do have this at Walmart, but I actually ordered this on Amazon. A lot of people say that it has kind of like a cheese taste. I think it has more of a butter taste. I've been putting this on top of like my pasta and stuff just to give it some more flavor. And then I also got the light tasting olive oil. When I'm craving something greasy, I will fry up some vegetables in this, and it will just satisfy that craving without being like not healthy, or without me having to go out and like get a burger or something. And so these are 2 things that I always have on hand. And then I talked earlier about how I want to make P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps, and these are, this is Morningstar Farms Grillers Crumbles. This is what I was planning on using in the P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps. I lost my train of thought again. This has egg whites in it, so it is not vegan. Something else that I also always try to keep in my kitchen are just some frozen veggies, because they're really easy to cook up. So as you can see, I have even more in there. There's even more back here, just because they're really easy to cook up. And then another thing that I always keep are these almond milk coffee creamers, one in vanilla, one in hazelnut. These are from Coffee Mate. The hazelnut is my favorite. They're both really good and just really good for flavoring up your coffee. And then these are some things that I keep in my house, or at least try to keep in my house at all times, because they're just really easy to make meals out of. Some man, I'm talking so fast and like I keep losing my train of thought. Some granola, beans, brown rice, lentils, more beans, some quinoa, which honestly I'm not a huge fan of quinoa. I don't think it's very good. Some chia seeds, which I occasionally put in smoothies, but I haven't been a huge smoothie drinker lately. Oats, and ignore this here. This is for my son's school lunches. I keep thinking of things that I always have in my house, and this is coconut sugar. Again, I always keep this in my house for baking, and I also like to put it on my oatmeal, and I think it's perfectly fine. It doesn't taste like coconut at all, but it's also not as sweet as normal sugar, but it's still really good. Okay, and as I was about to wrap up this video, I remembered that I had purchased tofu and couldn't find it. It had fallen out of one of the grocery bags in my car, so I just went back and got it. Maybe I will use this in the lettuce wraps instead, and then it will be vegan. One thing that I have in my fridge that I have literally, and I just put everything back in my fridge because I forgot to talk about this, but one thing that I have in my fridge that I've literally never used before is this Earth Balance. It's not real butter, it's vegan butter, and I don't know, I bought it thinking I would use it, but honestly I try not to use butter as best as I can. If I need to fry something up, I'll use olive oil. But I have this in case I ever do need it. Maybe I could use it in baking. Okay, and that is it. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.